Today we're going to be crocheting the paw print granny square motif. I've adapted the pattern a little bit to give it a closed in border rather than the gaps that the original pattern had, and you can use any size hook and yarn that you want for this. So to get started, we're just going to make a magic ring. We're going to chain 3. Then we're going to work 15 double crochets into our magic ring. Once we have our chain 3 and our 15 double crochets, we're just going to pull on our end to close our magic ring. Then we're going to join with a slip stitch into the top of our chain 3. For round 2, we're going to chain 1 and work a single crochet into that same stitch. Going to work a half double crochets and 2 double crochets into this next stitch. We're going to work 2 trebles into this next stitch, which means we yarn over twice into the stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Do that again. In the next stitch, we're going to work another 2 trebles. Then we're going to work 2 double crochets and a half double crochet in the next stitch. Single crochet in the next stitch, half double crochet and double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet and treble in the next stitch, then treble and double crochet in the next stitch. Double crochet and half double crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, half double crochet and 2 double crochet in the next stitch, work 2 treble in the next stitch, and then another 2 treble in the next stitch. Work 2 double crochet and a half double crochet in the next stitch. Work a single crochet in this last stitch. Then we're going to join to our first single crochet with a slip stitch. So that's run 2 done. At this point we're going to bind off with this colour. For round 3 we're going to join in our new colour. We're just going to join it to that same spot where we just bound off on the previous round. So we're going to chain 1, and we're going to work 2 single crochets into that same stitch there. We're going to work a single crochet in the next stitch, and a single crochet in the next stitch. And over these next 5 stitches here, we're going to work 2 single crochets into each of them. Going to work a single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch. Then over these next 3 stitches we're going to work a single crochet through together. So we'll go into that first stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, into that second stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, into the third stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Then we're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops on our hook. Then over these next 6 stitches here, we're going to work 2 single crochets into each of them. Over these next 3 stitches here, we're going to work a single crochet through together. Single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch. Then over these next 5 stitches here, we're going to work 2 single crochets into each of them. Single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, and single crochet into that last stitch there. Then we're going to join to our first single crochet with a slip stitch. So now we're going to bind off this colour. And that is round 3 finished. Now for round 4, we need to find our single crochet 3 together followed by 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So these 2 stitches here are our single crochet 3 togethers, but this one here you can see there's 2 single crochet in the stitch following it, whereas this one over here there's only 1 single crochet in the stitch that follows it. So this one over here is the one we're after. So from our single crochet 3 together, we're going to count 3 stitches back, 1, 2, 3, and this stitch here is the one that we're going to attach our yarn to. So we're going to join back in the colour that we started with. And we're going to chain 2, and we're going to work 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Then we're going to work 3 double crochets in the next stitch. Then we're going to skip the next 3 stitches, and in this 4th stitch here we're going to work 3 double crochets. We're going to work 3 double crochets in the next stitch. Then we're going to skip the next 4 stitches, and then in this 5th stitch here we're going to work 3 double crochets. In the next stitch we're going to work 3 double crochets. Then we're going to skip the next 3 stitches. So in this 4th stitch here we're going to work 3 double crochets. In the next stitch we're going to work 2 double crochets and a half double crochet. And that's round 4 done. So for round 5 we're actually going to turn our work, and we're going to be working on the wrong side for this round. So we're going to skip these first 2 stitches, and working into this 3rd stitch we're going to do 3 double crochets. I'm going to work 3 double crochets into the next stitch. I'm going to skip the next 2 stitches, and in this space here we're going to slip stitch into there. I'm going to skip the next 2 stitches, and that first stitch there might be a little bit hidden just because of that slip stitch we just worked, but we're going to skip those 2, and into the 3rd stitch we're going to work 3 double crochets. And 3 double crochet in the next stitch. Skip the next 2 stitches and slip stitch into that space. Skip the next 2 stitches and work 3 double crochets into the 3rd stitch. Three double crochet into the next stitch. Skip the next 2 stitches and slip stitch into the space. Skip the next 2 stitches, work 3 double crochets into the 3rd stitch. Three double crochet in the next stitch. I'm going to skip this next stitch here, and in the top of our chain 2 we're going to slip stitch into there. So now we're going to bind off with this colour. And that is round 5 finished. For round 6 we're going to be working back on the right side of our work. So this tail here was where we just bound off from round 5. So we're going to join our yarn to the base of that puff there where we just bound off. So we're going to join back in our colour 2. Going to join at the base here, chain 1. We're going to work a single crochet in the first chain of that chain 2 going up here, single crochet in the top of that chain 2, single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochets in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch. Now we're going to work a front post treble around these 3 stitches here from a few rounds below. So we're going to yarn over twice, insert down and around these stitches, so you're kind of going through them, and you'll see them sitting on the top there, those 3 stitches. Going to yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's what it ends up looking like. Now because we just worked that front post treble, we're going to skip that slip stitch that's behind it there, and in the next stitch we're going to work a single crochet. Single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch. Now we're going to work a front post treble again, this time around these 4 stitches here. Just go down, around. Doesn't matter too much where you put it in and out, as long as you're kind of around those 4 stitches there. Again, we're going to skip that slip stitch that's behind there. We're going to go into this stitch and work a single crochet. Single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch. I'm going to work another front post treble over these 3 stitches here. Skip that slip stitch there, and then the next stitch we'll work a single crochet, single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the top of that half double crochet, and single crochet into the side of that half double crochet, and then we're just going to slip stitch into the base here at the bottom of the puff. That's what it looks like. Now for round 7, we're going to start with a chain 3. We're going to work 1 treble into each of these next 5 stitches. Going to work 5 treble onto that next stitch. Then we're going to work 1 treble into each of the next 13 stitches. We're going to work 5 treble into the next stitch. We're going to work 1 treble into each of the next 5 stitches. Going to work a treble into the stitch here where our chain 1's coming out of. Now we're going to skip that chain 1 and we're going to skip the 3 stitches after it. So we're starting in the stitch up here and the 2 stitches following it. We're going to work a slip stitch into each of those 3 stitches. In the next 2 stitches we're going to work a single crochet 2 together. Now we're going to skip these next 2 stitches, and in this 3rd stitch here we're going to work a treble. We're going to work a treble into each of the next 2 stitches. We're going to work 5 treble into the next stitch. Now into these next 5 stitches here we're going to work a half treble in each of them. So for a half treble, we're going to yarn over twice, insert into the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So we'll just do that again. Yarn over twice, into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So we'll do that for the remaining 3 stitches there. In the next stitch we're going to work 3 regular trebles. Going to work a half treble into each of the next 5 stitches. Going to work 5 treble into the next stitch. Going to work 1 treble into each of the next 3 stitches. Now we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and in this 3rd stitch and the 4th stitch we're going to work a single crochet 2 together. We're going to work 1 slip stitch into each of the next 3 stitches. We're going to skip these remaining stitches here. We're going to go straight to the top of our beginning chain 3 and we're going to slip stitch into it to join our round. For round 8 we're going to start with a chain 1. We're going to single crochet into that same stitch and single crochet into each of these next 7 stitches. In the next stitch we're going to work 3 half double crochets. Then in the next 17 stitches we're just going to work 1 single crochet into each of them. In the next stitch we're going to work 3 half double crochets. I'm going to work 1 single crochet into each of the next 17 stitches. Work 3 half double crochets into the next stitch. Then work 1 single crochet into each of the next 17 stitches. I'm going to work 3 half double crochets into the next stitch. Then we're going to work a single crochet into each of these last 9 stitches. We're going to join to the top of our first single crochet with a slip stitch. Now we just need to bind off. And all that's left to do is darn in our ends, our ends here on the back, and then we will be finished. So when you're finished, your square should look something like this. So this is the right side and this is the wrong side.